This is a new rose design for a palm weaving that I've been playing with a little bit, troubleshooting some. We'll see if we can get it here in some instructions that make sense to y'all. This one takes 4 leaves. So I have 2 here that split into 2 more, so we'll have 4 altogether. And there's a nice technique when you're trying to get them all the same. You can just sort of reach in here and kind of grab and try to get this to break off and split where you want it to, or you can line it up and stick a St. Martha's Guild pin in there, and then you get a really good start. That'll keep this super consistently related to your other one. So then we'll see how this goes. This is trash, right? Or is it? So I thought I would see if I could make some curlicues to add to bouquets. Check this out. A rolled amount of pencil. I used to do this to my daughter's hair to make these incredible sausage curls. So I'm going to let this dry for a little while and see what happens. It could be fun. It doesn't have to be trash. Anyway, let me throw this over here because that one is trash. Get these split into 2 pieces. There's something to be said, you know, when we get down to the end and we're trying to fish all these little things through, that you have to snap off the ends of these. Might as well do it now, one fell swoop, right? Let's be efficient, maybe. What a concept. All right, so line these all up. So we got a matching set. Fold it. It's not quite in half because this stuff up here gets so skinny that it's not quite relatable to everything else. So, yeah, something like that. It's not super scientific here. All right. So we have 4 of these. And you see how we got a short end? We want to keep all of the shorts on one side and the longs on the other. So keep that in mind as you're putting this together. The short one on the top. I'm going to make one of these little basket weavy things. And drag this out a little bit so you can stuff these 2 through here. Okay, see where we're going. Now this is kind of nice and tidy. However, it's a little loose and sloppy, and we also need to put the two of these palms going in each direction. So we fold back this way. This one goes over that. This one goes over that, and you guessed it. This one needs to go through this belt loop here to secure this all together. All right, now we have something pretty sturdy. Flip this over, and you're going to take one of the palms that is long and skinny at the end. We're going to create the outside of this rose, and we're going to roll it to the back and then turn a corner and stuff it through this way. So it does kind of a rolled over petal looking sort of thing. Then we're going to rotate, go to the next long one, do the same. Let me see, let's go this way actually. I think that'll be a little easier. Do a roll. Go through this belt loop. Turn, do a roll, do a U-turn, go under the bridge. Turn this, rotate. Take the icky looking stuff out of the way. Roll this to the back. Do a U-turn. This one you have to fish down inside here because it's kind of under this pedal already. But it can be done. All right, so this gives us the outer dimensions of our rose. I'm calling this the frilly rose. All right, do you see the pinwheel that's happening here? We're gonna actually stack that up and work with that. So these go on top of each other. This one goes here. And we're just gonna make we're looking at the kind of cone thing that is in the center of a lot of roses. So we're creating that. You know, pull this kind of tight. You see the action there? We're gonna go around a couple times here. And then we're gonna make some more petals with this. So you're gonna take the one that's on the innermost of the roll, give it a roll to the back, and then up here there's this little package area in between here and here where you're going to stuff this thing down, and if everything works happy, it should come out down there. Woohoo! It's so nice when they come out where you want them to, instead of down the block somewhere. Pull that through and rotate counterclockwise if you happen to be building it this way. Sometimes you'll get one in an opposite rotation depending on how your basket thing goes in the very beginning. So this is going to go down in between these two petals in this kind of swimmy place. You can, I think, maybe even go behind them. Let's see. Or maybe not. Let's try in front. And this one probably needs a little snap off. It's getting kind of skinny. I think it's running away with me. There we go. Roll to the back. Insert between petals. Stuff, stuff, stuff. I think I see, yep, I see it. Maybe we should get tweezers going. All right, so there's a little petal action. We do this one. It's gonna go down, do a roll to the back. And then between these two petals, right in there, that sweet spot. And then watch for it inside here. If you have super long palms, you can actually just keep doing this and you'll get like a super full blossom, which is kind of neat. These are a little bit shorter. I like to get 36-inch palms at least. We got a batch of short ones this year. I went to the florist, like, give me the tallest ones you got. She comes out with these 4-footers. Yards and yards. It's going to be fun playing with those tomorrow. Anyway. So you see what's happening here? This one could probably, I don't know, do another roll and go down in here. Just kind of keep going until you run out of leaf ends, skinny ends. Oh yeah, sometimes they come up the middle. Excuse me? That's not, stay in your lane here. There we go. So I think you get the idea. Give everything a little tug. Tighten up that cone in the middle. And that is about the size of it. So from this point, do a little trim here. Excuse me while I get my scissors. Yeah, the pros, they actually have all their equipment on hand when they start doing this, but that's not me, so sorry. You're stuck with this. All right, so at this point, we do want to put this in a bouquet, which would be kind of tricky with this odd stem action going on. But never fear, on the back, you have all kinds of options for how to get these to come down on one of them. It's a little easier if you choose the one that's widest, which may be this guy, because you're going to stuff all of these down in there. So there's a kind of a origami way to get this turned around and happen with a couple of right angle turns like so, right? This one can go here and maybe this way and stuff down in there. I'll try that. And then there's always this stem thing is on here. I don't like to peel those off because they have such a nice color, but they do kind of make the whole stuffing process tricky. Let's see. This goes down in there. Cheating is allowed in palm weaving. With scissors, just hack that thing off. Save yourself some distress. All right, so that has put everything in a stem action. And there you have it, a frilly rose.